Hello fellow creators, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shawa and I'm a fashion enthusiast who loves to post tutorials and videos on sewing. So as you can see from the title of this video is on how to sew a wrap skirt. You can style it in so many different ways. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be calling it a wrap skirt at this point because it can be styled as a jacket, it can be styled as a top as you can see here, it can be styled as a dress, and these are all the different styles that you can style it with. So the video on how to style this wrap skirt is going to be a different video, so just go and check that out. I'm going to link it up there and it's also going to be in my description box as well. So yeah, that is just that for that. Thank you so much for watching and let's just get straight into the video. First thing you're going to need is your fabric. So you're going to need about 1 yard or 1.5 yards for this, but it depends on the length that you're working with. So I went with a length of 36 inches so that I will just use 1 yard and it turned out very nice. And you're also going to need all your basic tools as well. And yeah, that's just after that. Let's just get straight into actually cutting this fabric. Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do is that you know that all fabrics come in 60 inches, like the length is 60 inches. What we're going to do is that we're going to now fold that 60 inches into two. Okay, we're not going to be folding it like horizontally, we're going to be folding it vertically. Do you understand? So that we'll just be able to cut the fabric without having to stress. So as you can see, what we want to do is that we want to use that 60 inches as the full width of the skirt. Okay, because you know it's a wrap skirt, so it has to be wide, it has to be wider than our actual measurements. But if you know you are on the bigger side, then you have to like add more to that. Inches, it could be 15 inches. Do you understand? It could even be 10 inches. So yeah, it just depends on you. So once you're done with that, you just want to make sure that the two layers are pinned in place. And once you've made sure that the two layers are pinned in place, then you measure from the top of the fabric there, from the edge of the fabric there. You need to measure the length. Okay, so for the length, I wanted it to be 36 inches, and this was just because I wanted to use an exact yard. Like I wanted it to be just 1 yard that I would use. So it depends on you. You can go longer for this. You can even go wider for this. You can go longer or shorter for this. It depends on you. So you just want to go ahead to just measure it on that side, and then you're going to measure it on the other side, and then you're just going to draw a straight line and just cut it out. Alright, so once you have that, then the next thing that you want to do is I just want to go to the bottom part there, and I just want to go upwards from there 3 inches, and this is just to add some structure to the skirt so that it's not just sticking like an actual just like wrapper or something like that. Just to add structure, you can even go as high as 5 inches so that you know the curve is very like obvious. So yeah, so once you do that, then you just want to go ahead to just use your scissors to just cut in kind of like a curve. So yeah, you just want to just use your free hand to just cut this curve. It doesn't have to be something that is very that you use a curved ruler for. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just cutting it there until I got to the folded edge. So yeah, so once you're done with that, you just want to open it up, and voila, your skirt is ready. I mean the actual body of the skirt is ready. Okay guys, so for the straps, what you want to do is that you want to make it about 120 inches long, and this is because the width of the skirt is already 60 inches long, and we still want to have that extension to be able to make the strap so that we're able to tie it right. So what you want to do is that you want to just go to the edge of the fabric that you have, and you want to measure 2.5 inches from that edge there. So once you measure it, you're just going to use your scissors to just snip that part there a little bit. Just snip it with just like a small snip, and then once you do that, you should be able to just take it and then you just tear it apart like so. And then once you tear it apart, it will just be able to cut, and it will be even. So it will be like a 2.5 inch strap from top to bottom. And because each fabric comes with 60 inches length, so that means that we're going to have 160 inches. So we want to go ahead to cut another strap that will be 60 inches, so that we'll have 120 inches in total. And then when it's time, we're just going to join these two straps together to make it one very long piece. Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do is that you want to go ahead to hem the raw edges of the skirt. Okay, so what you're going to do is that you're going to hem the sides, and you're also going to hem the bottom. So how would you know the bottom from the top? You want to go to where the curved edge is. Okay, because of the way we cut the fabric that last time, you want to go ahead to just get where the curved edge is, and once you see where the curved edge is, that just shows you that that is the bottom. So you just want to hem it, be turning it and folding it over twice so that we'll be able to conceal the raw edges. So that's just what you want to do. You want to do it at the sides, and then you also want to do it at the curved edge, which is the bottom of the skirt. And then once you're done with that, what you want to do is I want to take those straps that we cut, and then you're just going to join them with the right sides facing each other. And then once you join them with the right sides facing each other, then you're just going to sew it there just to connect those two pieces together, so that you'll be able to have a very long piece strap. And then once you're done with that, what you want to do is that you want to get the middle point of the skirt, right? You want to get the middle point of the skirt. So what you're going to do is that you're just going to fold it together like so. Okay, you're going to fold it together, and then wherever the fold is, that just shows you that that is the middle of the skirt. Do you understand? You just want to fold it into two, and then wherever the fold is, that's just the middle of the strap, so you're of the skirt. So you're just going to just notch it there like so, just create a triangular, and then you know that okay, this is the middle of the skirt. Okay, so because that is the middle of the skirt, so that's, you know, it would be uniform, so that the place that we join the straps would be in the middle as well, and everything will just align properly. What you want to do is that you want to join the straps at the middle with the middle of the skirt like so. Okay, so you're just going to align where the seam starts from for the for joining the straps together. You're going to align it with the notch that is on the skirt with the right sides facing each other. Okay, you want to join them with the right sides facing each other, so you just get your pin, and then you just pin it down there like so. And in order to make sure that everything aligns, you want to start your seam from that middle part there like so. That you're just going to sew with like half an inch of seam allowance, and then you're just going to join the strap to the skirt all the way till you get to the end of the skirt, because as we said before, the strap is going to be longer than the skirt, so you just want to stop at where the skirt ends. So once you're done with the first side, you're just going to go ahead to move to the second side, and then you're just going to just sew it. So you want to ensure that you're starting your stitch from where you stopped in the first side. Make sure that the needle is starting from where the stitch ended for the first side, and then you're just going to sew it together again like so. And then once you're through with that, when you open it up, it should look like this. So can you see, you should have something like this. And then once you're done with that, the next thing for you to do is to sew the straps, and you know, just conceal all the raw edges for the straps, and then we're literally done with the skirt. Really easy to make. So the first thing that you want to do is that you want to get the strap right. You want to move to the edge of the strap, to the total edge of the strap, and then you're just going to fold it with the right sides facing each other. Okay, so you're going to fold it into two with the right sides facing each other, and once you fold it, you're just going to pin it down to secure it. So now what you're going to do is that you're going to take that strap to your sewing machine, and then you're going to start from the folded edge, right, from the folded part of the strap. Then you're just going to sew that seam there like so, and then once you get to the edge of the strap there like so, then you're just going to go ahead to just raise your lever, and then just turn it so that it will face the length of the strap like so, and then you're just going to be sewing the length of the strap. So once you see that you've gotten really close to where the skirt starts, right, from where the skirt starts, then you're just going to just end your seam there. You want to end your seam there, so just back stitch when you notice that you're getting to the end of the skirt. And then once you're done with that, it should look like this. So what you just want to do is that you just want to go ahead to just get your bodkin, and then you just want to just turn the strap into the right side, so that it will be the right size that will be showing. So you can use your bodkin, you can use your safety pin for this, whichever way works for you. So once you've done that, then you just want to do the exact same thing for the other side strap as well. And then once you're done with that, then it's now time for you to start, you know, sewing the waistband and actually making the waistband an actual waistband. So the first thing that you want to do is that you want to get to where the middle of the strap is, and then you want to fold it once and then fold it again. Okay, so you want to fold it in twice so that you'll be able to conceal the raw edges. Okay, and so once you've done that, then you're just going to go ahead to just pin down that part there, so that when you take it to your sewing machine, you will have it already you know, folded. So as you can see, you want to ensure that you start from the middle again as well, and it's just best that you start at the middle, because you know that whichever dimension you have on the left side, you're also going to have it on the right side. So yeah, that's just what you want to do. So you just want to sew the strap to the skirt like so. You want to fold it in twice, and you want to ensure that you are sewing at the stitch line that you can see, because if you are doing it, you'll be able to see what stitch line, and that was the stitch that connected the bottom of the waistband to the skirt. So you just want to make sure that you're making your seams on that line, like at least as close to the line as you can. So yeah, I just want to do this for this side, and then once you're almost at the end of the skirt, then you just want to back stitch. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to sew the strap, and then we'll just finish the seam and the waistband from there. Okay, so what you want to do is that, as you can see, there's this gaping, right? There's this gap. So what you're just going to do is that you're just going to try to use your fingers to just fold the strap like so, because we're going to be top stitching on that part there, because you know that because of the way we did, we won't be able to like just make it like a normal seam with the right sides facing each other and then just turn it over, because of the fact that we have the skirt connected to it. So we just have to just make a top stitch at the remainder of this of the waistband, so that everything would look nice and everything would lay flat. So as you can see, I just use my hands to just make a fold there, and then you're just going to pin it down so that you secure it. So then after you do that, you should now be able to just fold the rest of the waistband on the skirt like we've been doing before we stopped. So after you do that, then you're just going to pin that down as well, just to secure that part as well. So now what you want to do is that you're just going to take that part to your sewing machine, and then you're just going to top stitch on that part there like so. So as you can see, you're just going to top stitch on it like so, and then once you top stitch on it and you're done with the strap, then you're going to go ahead to just like sew the waistband to the skirt piece like we've been doing. And once you get to where you originally stopped your seam, then you're just going to backstitch, and voila, that is just that for the first side of the skirt. And as you can see, that part looks really neat, and all the raw edges are concealed, and that's just that for this part of the skirt. And so what you're going to do is that you're going to do the exact same thing for the other side of the strap, for the other side of the skirt as well. And yeah, that's just that for that. And of course, once you're done with the other side of the skirt, all you just have to do is just iron the straps, just to make everything lay flat and everything should just look nice. And voila, you are literally done with your skirt.
Alright guys, so that is that for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Please and please, if you learned something new, comment down below. Okay, comment down below that you learned something new and that you're going to recreate this skirt. And also make sure that you like this video as well. Like I said before, it really does help a lot. And also make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post a new video like this. So yeah, that is just that for that. Go and check out my catalog. I have different categories of different videos that you get inspired by, so those are posted on my homepage, so just go and check that out. And you could just go click on any of these videos that you see here. So yeah, that is just that for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.